All right, hey, welcome back to the set list. We actually have a surprise second episode. We weren't planning on having this yet, but we have a special guest in the studio today, Manny Scott. You'll see an interview with him in a minute. Super cool guy. Thank you again, Manny. It was an awesome interview. We had a great time. Mr. Morano and I literally caught him as he was going out the door. Had to rush off to Binghamton University, and we snagged him right before. So thank you again to Manny. You'll see that in a minute. Just know there are some sound issues because we were in a hurry, but it should come through okay. Just kind of in the early middle, you'll hear some sound issues. And we didn't introduce the good old co-host, Bobby Morano. So that cool guy with the man bun sitting next to me in the interview asking some great questions, that's Bobby Morano. So Manny Scott, if you don't know, he was one of the original Freedom Writers. Freedom Writers, for those of you that don't know, is a 2007 movie based on some students that had a very difficult time, some really nasty situations that they came from, and they had a great teacher that got to them, great school community, and really helped pull them out, and they've become very successful individuals since then. One quick fix is our first episode. If you went back and watched that, it said September 29th was our first football game. It is September 30th, a Friday, not a Thursday. My mistake. And if you haven't seen that video yet, you have to check out those shirt designs from Team World. They're great. There's a link in the description there to go vote for your shirt. We'll be closing that off at the end of this week. Thank you so much, and stay tuned. Enjoy the interview. Hey, Joel Carl, I'm here with Manny Scott. Awesome presentation this morning. I'll do a little blurb about him. You probably heard it already. We just cut to the interview. So quick thing, Manny Scott, welcome.
Thank you
so much for coming to Windsor. Give us just a 30-second pitch on who you are.
Listen, I'm just a guy with a message that's trying to change people's lives, trying to give people hope. I'm an original freedom writer. There's a movie that is partly based on my life. And I'm on the road 300 days a year trying to help as many kids and leaders turn the page and begin a new chapter in their lives.
That's awesome. So we're musicians. You obviously sang.
Yeah,
We
were just talking about that.
So good. And I mean, these kids were super into it. The teachers were into it. I've never seen so many people into one presenter.
Wow.
What extracurriculars and things did you do during your high school career?
So I played trumpet. I was in the marching band. I was in the gospel choir.
It was singing. That's where that came from.
It was music that helped me ventilate and heal from some of the pain. Like prose didn't work, right? Some of the writing didn't work. There was something about music. Mr. Fennell's 8th grade music class. He taught me trumpet. I got the most improved trumpet player that year, or musician that year. That was the one thing that kept me going to school. And I loved music, still love music. My wife tells me to just stick to the melody and I'm okay. Yeah. I can't play piano or anything. I've lost the trumpet, but there's something powerful and amazing about music that I love and I try to incorporate in my presentations.
Absolutely. You had some rap in your presentation. You did open up with that song, which you and I were just talking about.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Words of Martin Luther King.
Yes.
Did you ever consider a career in music?
Oh man, look, I wanted to be in a quartet. I wanted to be like the next Boys to Men, Joe.
Yes.
Look, man. What was it? Darling, I can't explain. Where did we lose our way? Girl is driving me insane. And I know I just need one more chance to prove my love to you. If you come back to me, I'll guarantee that I'll never let you go. I haven't done that in like 15 years.
Well, you're in charge of the music department now. We're
Dude, I haven't done that in 15 years. But I just knew I was going to be the next Boys to Men. I joined this group. We did this little a cappella stuff. We tried out and competed in all these talent shows. Kept getting like second place.
Really?
And I'm like, okay, man. And it just, after high school, I joined the gospel choir in college, and that was it. Like, but I was gonna be famous, man.
Well, you are. I
And
think
well-
you've done it.
Yeah, it worked out for
thank
you,
you.
man.
You know, you took a different route to get there, but you got there.
Oh well, I'm grateful, man. Like I've learned, okay, maybe I'm not gonna be Wanye Morris or Brian McKnight or whoever, but I still love music and I can still use it. I realized all of that stuff I went through was preparing me to speak, and I use music and rap and all of that during my speeches. But no one's inviting me to sing at weddings. No.
Yeah.
Well, performing's performing. I mean, you're up there speaking. I mean, that's same type of thing for your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, what music would you say? What really connected with you back in the day when you were going through a lot of these things that you were going through when you were a young man?
You mentioned Miss G rap. Obviously, you know she brought that, and we love to do this, bringing it to your level.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
how you learn.
It's you know, she studied our heroes. So of course Tupac was huge for me. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, NWA. But it was a lot of the oldies too, like the Temptations,
Yeah.
the OJs. My parents used to clean the house on weekends and listen to like jazz, like Najee and
Yeah.
Kenny G and
Yeah.
Grover Washington and all of those guys. But just
For my parents, it was CCR. That was the one that
Yeah.
was. My mom was
Yeah.
mopping the floor listening to CCR every Saturday morning.
absolutely.
Chairs are in the living room.
No,
She's
music was
mopping.
huge. Still, even now, before I speak, I listen to music. They're looking.
Oh, they are looking. All right, so we gotta
All right.
wrap this up soon.
Busy
but
man.
real quick, so Manny, you talked about your high school experience, and you went $20 off to college.
Yes.
One thing we see here, kids go to college, they make great connections to high school teachers. How did you stay motivated during that time? What advice could you give those college students when they are away from their mentor?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I was scared to death when I got off the plane in Oakland, California, and you could see Berkeley's campus in the distance, and I was scared to death. But sometimes the only reason you keep going forward is because you can't go back.
Nice.
And so I put one foot in front of the other, and I found a community. There was a summer bridge program where I was able to connect with like other mentors, other students who were from similar backgrounds, and I found a community. Joined the gospel choir. I attended Bible study.
Awesome.
I looked for a place to belong. And
Awesome. So you got
that was
involved.
huge.
You
Yes.
did all that kind of thing. Well, we know you got to go on your taste schedule.
Hey,
You're doing us a
guys.
favor by being
Man,
here.
Thank you so
Pleasure.
much.